Man, it's Loki Live, and we're back with another video. Today, I'm here to talk about the fight between Benoit Saint Denis versus Dustin Poirier, man. This is a very interesting matchup. Usually, you don't see, fights like this, whereas though the number 12 is ranked and matched up with the number 3 to fight. But it is also a pretty good matchup because it just, bringing in the youth or, getting rid of the old people. So let's see what happens, man. We got to see, man. Is the youth going to take over? Is he going to fucking retire Dustin? Who knows? We're about to find out. Based off, we're not about to find out yet, but I'm going to go ahead and break down what I think is going to happen. So, for one, Benoit Saint Denis, he's very good at finding ways to finish. He's good at finding ways to win. He's very adaptive. He's very tough. He has a forward tough mentality, and, he's definitely a strong-minded person. Let's just say that he's a strong-minded person because in his first UFC fight, oh, my God, it looked like he was going to die. I thought he was going to die, but man, he just kept, he was just there the whole time. He was present the whole time. He kind of fights like Michael Chandler a little bit. Like, he's very explosive, and he's going to be very tough and in your face. He wants to have a tough guy competition with you. And, maybe it's his pride. He is an ex-special forces, so, he is very mentally tough, which I've said about 3 times already. But, that's just like one of his main assets to him as a fighter. Okay, so this fight is going to be 5 rounds, and it is going to be on UFC 299. He has very good kicks to the body. He has good head kicks. He has he's very strong in those areas. He's just, I don't know. He's got good grappling. His grappling is very good as well. His grappling is very good. He has good submission ability. He has decent wrestling. I don't know about the wrestling. He's not gonna, he's not gonna wrestle fuck Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier is very good at grappling, so that's just not gonna happen. He might knock Dustin Poirier out because of the way that he fights and is wild. And sometimes when your fighting style is too predictable, you'll fuck up and think that they're doing something extravagant and get caught with some regular ass shit. So that's the biggest concern with him and Benoit Saint Denis. I honestly feel like Dustin Poirier has way better boxing, loads more experience, and he has a lot better grappling than Benoit Saint Denis. But I feel like does Dustin still have it? Is Dustin in his prime still? Who knows? I don't think so. Justin Gaethje just, gave him that head kick, and, maybe that might have changed something. Who knows? Dustin Poirier has always been kind of inconsistent. But he's always been a top 5 fighter for sure. He's a very tough guy as well. He's been in a lot of wars. He's fought, oh my God, he's been in a lot of wars. He's fought Dan Hooker, Michael Chandler, Justin Gaethje, Charles Oliveira, Khabib Nurmagomedov, Max Holloway. Oh my God, he's fought a hell of people. He's fought the who's everywhere, bro. And he doesn't win all of them, but he fights. He's there, he shows up, and he's going to try to win every single fight that he's in. So that's one of the things that you can say about Dustin Poirier. He's very, very, very good at his striking and timing. He's precise. He could add a few more kicks in his arsenal, but he's pretty, it's not wrong with his fighting style. If he had stopped pulling up his shorts every 2 minutes, he'd probably be even a little bit better than that. But yeah, man, Benoit, I feel like, for one, man, he's gonna need to approach this more technically. Or no, fuck that. He does not need to approach this more technically. Because if he tries to out-technically box Dustin Poirier, he's just gonna look stupid. He has to make this a fight. He has to do some Gilbert Burns shit and go out there and brawl with this man. And it has to be for 5 rounds. I wonder what his cardio is going to be looking like for 5 rounds. We're going to see. We're going to find out. All of these answers will be, all the answers to these questions will be seen. We will be seeing what the fuck is going to happen. Not just wonder what the outcome of these 2 fighters fighting is going to be. Will he end up taking Dustin Poirier's spot? I feel like it's going to be a lot like Justin Gaethje versus Rafael Fiziev, where, Justin kind of schooled him. I feel like Dustin's going to kind of school Benoit Saint Denis just because, I don't think Benoit Saint Denis is super duper good. I think he's good enough to be in the top 5 when, most of the top 5ers roll out of the division now because, the top 5ers is getting pretty old and they've been in that circle of stagnant rotation for a minute. So maybe we get some fresh blood in the top 5. Who knows? Arman broke his way in. Maybe this just might that. Maybe Arman might just be that guy who broke the whole seal for it. And now they about to just swap out top 5ers. Now, Benoit Saint Denis, maybe. He could be in the top 5 just off of the mentality. Just off the mentality, I think he'd be in the top 5. He's sort of like Michael Chandler. I keep saying Michael Chandler, but that's really the most who I can compare him to. I'm not going to compare him to somebody like Charles Oliveira or somebody like Dustin Poirier or Justin Gaethje because they just have so different styles. But his style is just go, do or die, get it done, just like how Michael Chandler fights. But we see what happened when Michael Chandler fought Dustin Poirier. And Dustin Poirier is a fucking unit of a man. He's very, very large at fucking lightweight. He's damn near a fucking middleweight, realistically, if we're being honest. And he's just, yeah, man. It's Dustin Poirier, bro. He's been around for a long time. I think the experience he's just gonna show levels in this fight. He's gonna show that there's levels and why that he has the better experience and why he's the better fighter. I feel like for sure that Dustin Poirier gets this done, but at the same time, it could definitely happen the opposite way around. Oh yeah, I'm sleeping on BENOIT SAINT DENIS, but I'm not sleeping on him necessarily. I think he can definitely knock out Dustin Poirier, or he could definitely go out there and swarm him and overwhelm him and do a lot of shit where he beats him up and what's the name and this and all that. But I just feel like, me personally, my intuition is telling me that Dustin Poirier is going to beat him. So with that being said, man, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to see next. And we out, gang.